Now welcome back to another episode of Offline Grinders. As you guys can see, today's reward is just a stadium. That's a little bit of sad news. We would have preferred a player even if it's common, but we'll take the stadium as well. We're gonna jump in instantly into moments. I want to go ahead and actually begin doing the Jackie Robinson one so we can get the gold Jackie Robinson and have someone at second base just to take out that bronze from there. So we're gonna jump right into it. Now if you're new here, end up enjoying today's content, which is an Offline Grinders series that has a playlist. So click on the channel, playlist, Offline Grinders. You can watch from episode number 1. And basically what we're doing is we're not gonna play an online game until we complete all the offline moments and conquest maps to see how far it takes us in terms of collections, as well as how good of a team we can assemble without ever playing an online game. We're not even gonna waste the stubs. Now also hit that like button. We're aiming for 15 likes on this video. Let's see if we can go ahead and do that. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Bhlademyst, same way it's spelled, on the YouTube channel username. And then last but not least, make sure you pay attention to the community tab by clicking on the channel and then community tab. There I interact with you all and post updates as well as polls that allow you guys to vote on video ideas. Now this is probably the easiest mission we have, so I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully knock it out within the first game. And once I do, of course, which I was late on a 92 miles per hour sinker on rookie difficulty, but once I do, we will go ahead, finish these missions out, and then add Jackie to the team, excuse me. And then after that, most likely gonna just easily do a tops now moments, get ourselves 2 more blues or diamonds, however you want to call them, and then see how much time we got left for the episode. As we get the base hit, we get on base, and we need this Jackie Robinson big time. Especially if you're a new player, you need this Jackie Robinson, because when you do conquest maps, you want to have him in your lineup, because there are certain moments or missions that you need him in your lineup with, or inside your lineup in general, in order to go ahead and get the 99 overall Jackie Robinson, which I would assume is pretty much a cheat code. Now I want to include this mission as well because sometimes new players, they don't necessarily know how to steal most effectively. So I'm about to teach you all right here as soon as I get on base, hopefully, with a single. If it's a shot and looks like it's going to be a double, just stay at first no matter what. For example, if that would have actually landed, I would have stayed on first base regardless, but it's going to be a line out. Now since we need to get on base 3 times and we're the bottom, if you're going to the bottom of the 4th for your second at bat, I would just restart every single time. If you don't get on base in your first at bat, restart every single time. But hopefully with this at bat right here, we can do it, so I can teach you all. That's going to be a base hit. Dansby Swanson. Just got beat. All right. We're going to do one more at bat. And if I don't get it in this at bat, oh snap, I forgot to restart. If I don't get it in this at bat, what we're going to do is I'm going to just fast forward to when I do make it in my first at bat, and then I will go ahead and show you all how to steal. There we go. Alright, so stealing is pretty simple. I have the default settings on when it comes to base running. All you do instantly, you place this analog, which I do have a control freak on it, but you place it down so if the pitcher picks off, it's always going to return no matter what. And you want to hold R1 so Jackie Robinson is always leaning towards second base. So look at this. He's leaning towards second base, and as soon as the pitcher lifts his leg, I'm out. That's a bad jump, but I should make it regardless because it's Jackie at the end of the day. So that's 1 stolen base. Stealing third base is a little bit easier. Same thing. As soon as he lifts his leg, boom, and we out. And of course, Cody Bellinger would actually go ahead and foul that off. But another thing is, you can go ahead and put it down so it can return, and then move it slightly towards. You could have it angled a little bit, and then as soon as you see the pitcher lift up his leg, you just go ahead and push it fully, and it's gonna basically just send Jackie on his own without you having to really worry about much. Look, I'm gone. I should get there safely without a problem. He's in there. We got the 2 stolen bases. Now it's the difficult part. Gotta get 2 more at bats. Gotta get on base 2 more times. But that's how you steal bases, and it's pretty much the most easiest and effective way to do it, in my opinion. Now another important tip. Here you guys see it says 2 games. So if I go into the first game and I strike out once and I don't get any hits, or I get, let's say, 1 or 2 hits, I'm gonna go ahead and restart the series instantly. But if I go ahead and say get 3 hits, then I'm okay going to game 2. But if in game 2, which hopefully there is a circumstance where I have to go ahead and close app in order to save the progress of game 1, I don't get the 5 hits necessary, and I know the final one is going to be an out, all you do is pause it before it's caught, before you get thrown out at first. Press the home button on your PlayStation, press close application, and it will take you back to game 2 with the progress you had in game 1 basically. So that's a shot right there, but it's going to be a fly out to the center fielder. I'm most likely not going to strike out, so the strikeouts is not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is getting a minimum of 3 hits in game 1. So in game 2, it's a little bit easier on my shoulders to just get the 2 remaining hits. So that's going to be a second fly out. As you guys can see, we're running into some trouble. Now, you never want to go and confirm exit here unless you know for sure you're not getting, let's say, 2 more at bats and you haven't gotten a hit yet. But here, I'm unsure if I'm getting 2 more at bats. I got my first hit right here. I might hit in the top of the 7th. If I hit in the top of the 7th, I might hit once again in the top of the 9th. And if I hit once again in the top of the 9th, I still have an opportunity to get the 3 base hits that I want. That ball I couldn't even see. I honestly couldn't even see. So I'm fine with getting 2 hits here. I'm not fine getting only 1. So if we don't get another at bat, then we're going to be in trouble. But we get an at bat in the top of the 8th. So slider and a changeup. This has to be Tony Watson. And I can't even see the ball. That is dangerous. I mean, imagine playing a tournament for 10 grand and having something like this. And playing in the Detroit Tigers home stadium is 10 times worse than what you guys are seeing right here. So there we go. I get myself a single. I got myself 2 hits. I'm comfortable going into game 2 needing to get 3 hits because we're going to be playing at Polo Grounds, and all I need to do is hit a gap shot and I'll be easy money. So with that, we can easily exit the game. Now you guys see I got 2 hits in game 1. So if in game 2 I, let's say, am down to my final at bat, and usually a rule of thumb is if you get an at bat in the 7th inning and it's not an out, that's if you get an at bat in the 7th inning basically, because you know my words, I got twisted. If you get an at bat in the 7th inning and it's most likely going to be an out, pause it, close app, go back in, and you'll still have the same progress of game 1 where you got 2 hits and all you need to do is get 3 hits here. So let's see if we can do it for us. That has to be a base hit. There goes number 1. That's fine with me. So 2 more. Hopefully I can get the 2 more, but if not, you guys are about to see the method that allows you to just do moments, multi-game moments, the easiest way in the world without you having to like stress out or go crazy over it. Ooh, I wanted that fastball. It says perfect, perfect. And it still says perfect, perfect. So the fact that a perfect, perfect was actually a foul ball. Yikes. Give me something to hit here. I need a base hit right back up the middle so I could be happy. Well, you know, that bloops in there, so I'll take it. I'll take anything. All we need is 1 more. So if I get a 3rd base hit, I'm not going to close app, obviously, but I'm going to do it as if it was the final at bat and the final out. So that's a little unfortunate. But right here, I know I'm going to be out. I would just go ahead, close app, head back in, and it'll say game 2, you need 3 hits. You need to strike out twice to fail, 3 hits to succeed. And I would just be aiming for the 3 hits. If I get them, I'm easy money, and I don't have to worry about it. If I don't, and I'm down to the final at bat, final out, then I have to once again close app, restart it back at game 2 every single time. This is most likely an inside the park home run. So Jackie wanted to show it off basically that he has the speed, and if you don't have him already, you should pick him up ASAP as we go ahead and beat this moment. And this is also going to give us Go Jackie. So let me get a screenshot of this and I'll be back in a second. So completing this moment, we actually got ourselves diamond bat tape, and I thought we were gonna get the gold Jackie Robinson, but apparently we're not. Well, actually, we got some more Jackie Robinson missions that have opened up, but I'm curious right now because it says we need to complete stage 1. So as a new player, you're confused a little bit and you're saying to yourself, what is it that I have left to do for stage 1 in order to get myself Jackie Robinson? So simply, we're going to go to player programs. We have 25 out of 35. We need to either do exchanges to get the last 10. Clearly, I can't do exchanges because I don't have any players in my inventory to exchange. Or we could get 15 RBIs with Dodger players and then 5 stolen bases. Hopefully, we have someone that's fast and then none of the other moments count. So that's a little unfortunate. I'm positive that we're going to have moments from, let's say, the other stages that count. Or maybe if we complete some of the moments available to us right now, it actually will go ahead and count towards this. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to be completing some of the other moments left. And if those other moments allow me to get the gold Jackie Robinson, then we'll be easy money. If not, we're going to go ahead, do tops now, and basically get that pack. But let me just go ahead and do it and make sure that we can get at least the gold one just from doing the remaining moments that are left. So before I even hopped into the moments, I read on the bottom right, it said it would give me a voucher for stage 3 and stage 4. So in order for us to actually go ahead and get the gold Jackie Robinson, we need to have some Dodger players inside our team whenever we actually go ahead into Conquest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go by teams. I'm going to go to Dodgers and I'm going to see how many Dodger players we actually have. And we have no players available. So as we do Conquest maps, or not as we do Conquest maps, but as we open up packs, hopefully we get some Dodger players. If not, we have 19k stubs. We need to go ahead, find some really speedy Dodger players and then a couple of good hitters in order for us to get RBIs with them as well. But for right now, what we have left for us today is going to be tops now moments, and we have August 3rd to August 9th. Let's go ahead and knock those out. This is probably the worst mission in the world because Sonny Gray has the worst, and when I say worst, I mean it. He has the worst delivery in the game in terms of time. It takes you like an hour, and this is the quickest one for us to do. So it's going to be hopefully the one that we do instantly and finish the episode off on after we open up the pack, etc. So I'm gonna do this one on camera, then the next one off camera, and then open up the pack to finish things off. And with the bases loaded, you have Cole Calhoun, who is mightily upgraded. If in this moments we get ourselves a Dodgers player, that would be amazing. And now that you're doing moments, etc., now that you see that you need Dodger players in order to complete Jackie Robinson, that's going to go ahead and allow you to basically tell yourself, all right, if I see, let's say, Edwin Rios or Kike Hernandez, which I know both are tops now diamonds, I want to go ahead and pick them up, put them inside my lineup in order to get the RBIs. And then if they don't have the speed, I'm going to get a speedster basically from the community market in order to go ahead and complete those missions necessary to get myself gold Jackie Robinson and push towards the 99 overall signature series. So we need to get an extra base hit with Cole Calhoun. I did not read that part. I thought all we had to do was win the game, so I thought we were going to get at bats with other players as well. So let me try to focus in a little bit. Not a pitch I like. A double, that's all you need. I was going to check if we could pinch run for the pitcher at second base, but screw it. That's a bad pitch to swing at. It's going to be an easy fly ball. Why am I running? Just let it be. Alright, everybody's easy money. Let's go restart it one more time. If we don't get it this time around, as you all know, we're just going to go ahead and open up the pack after I complete all these moments, because I'm not going to take you guys through me attempting every single moment 500 times. No. Plus, I got class literally in like 25 minutes. How did I miss that fastball? That's a damn shame. Because that fastball was probably the most hittable pitch. Oh, snap. That's an extra base hit. We're not going to get the win, but that's an extra base hit. Oh, we might get the win after all. No, if he was way faster. He didn't even try to step on home. Alright, I'm going to do it off camera. So now that we're done with the tops now moments, we got 3 standards to open up. I'm just looking for relievers in these standard packs or Dodger players. That we do need to look for. Nothing there either. Hunter Pence, free agent. Surprisingly, had a great year last year and then fell right back off. Here it's going to be interesting what we go with. Sonny Gray, he has a pretty good arsenal, but the throwing motion, it just hurts my soul to see or even hear about. I think here, the best hitters are Stephen Piscotty. And then the best pitcher is obviously going to be Sonny Gray, but Dylan Bundy is not too far off. I think I'll take Sonny Gray, and I think I'll take Stephen Piscotty, even though Stephen Piscotty most likely isn't going to be on our starting rotation or our starting lineup. He's most likely going to be on the bench, but I think that will do. So let's see how the team is looking like now. We got 4 diamonds in the starting rotation. Stephen Piscotty, is he a better hitter than anybody here? He's a better hitter than Will Myers, but I doubt he's a better defender. Yeah, the defense just isn't there. Clearly, he's going to be a better defender than Clint Frazier, but as of right now, Clint is staying with us, and Stephen Piscotty, he's going to be taking it up on the bench. So if you did end up enjoying today's content so far, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button, red subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias at Bhlademyst. Same way it's spelled on the YouTube channel username. Click on the channel community tab. Interact with me there. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. For Gramps, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.